Welcome to Family Gaming. Today we are going to be going through Avowed with our fist only to see if it is possible to beat the game that way. Before we get into any of that stuff, Avowed is in the world of Aora, which is continuing with the Pillars of Eternity. So if you played Pillars of Eternity 1 or 2, this game is based in the same world, but instead of it being that over the top, it's more of a third person and or first person view, which you can change as you see fit. In this game, it is, I don't know if I consider it a Souls-like, but it does have exploration. The combat is pretty smooth. There are a variety of different weapons. They have the arquebus, they have pistols, they have bows, they have swords, big and small ones. They have hammers, big and small ones. They also have magic, which seems to be a fan favorite in this game, as it usually is. But we are going to run through this game with just our little fisticuffs, and we're going to see how easy or hard it is in this game to run like that.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
After you kill enemies in this game, always remember to rob them. That's very important. We must be going crazy because I think this rock is talking to me.
Envoy.
Deserve to be paid.
Once you finish the tutorial, you arrive at the dock in Paradise, Dawn Shore. When you get to this girl right here, she gives you a quest. Complete that quest, and you will get this item, the Vindictive Band. This gives you poison buildup while you land criticals, which is pretty much what we do with our fists.
Right here. Take a look around.
The Oracle tried to mislead us, but we found that he killed all of the people that were on their expedition, and we don't like that. So we're gonna go kill the Oracle.
If it might.
He's dead now, so I'm definitely gonna rob him.
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
A giant rock started talking to us again, so we're gonna hear it out and see what happens.
A part of the combined. What will bloom?
Our god that is talking to us through rocks actually thinks it can use this body up here. We just have to get the body ready for a god, so let's work on that.
A home for a heart. We would speak to you. One day, but tell us. A vessel. We are the essence. Breathe.
The graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
These guys look like they're robbing people. I don't like people that rob others,
If it isn't
especially those that are dead.
Godlike.
There aren't any.
Seriously, Tiny?
You still don't like it when you...
Tiny's Though, I don't recognize who's got... Now, it...
I should have listened.
You fucking coward. I should have...
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again.
You little
All right, thank you.
You know this was your last Found.
Here we go. Read this.
They're dead. Let's rob them. Moving on with the quest, the main story, we do have to fight this Dream Thaw Elder Brown Bear on the search for finding Ambassador Hilgard and whoever it is that Kai was looking for. I don't know. He didn't make it, so he's obviously not important. But as you can see, the stun buildup is pretty good with these fists. And you can see that poison damage ticking away from the Vindictive Band already coming in handy.
Monstrosity! Poor bastard. One of Ludwig's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have... Oh, my savior.
Wow, I must really be on some strong shrooms. Anyway, we're on our way into Paradise to meet back up with the ambassador, and we have some unwelcoming people out here on this bridge. So, let's take care of them.
Not much of a talker, are ya?
Hey, it's all right. You're talking.
No one brings the plate. Ha!
Good. There you go.
Oh, honey, no, you're dead. Bye-bye. Now, why is everybody telling me that this place is so bad? Do you see how beautiful this is? I can't believe nobody would want to come. Oh, oh boy. Alright, there's the game. Oh, wait, nope. I'm awake. Or am I? I don't know what kind of form this is, but I kind of enjoy it. No, wait, no, wait! Our god put us back on Earth, and here we are in a cave filled with spiders, so I'm really glad I'm taking my second chance to heart. Anyway, the real creature that we're looking for is a bigger spider named Nasib, and he is a bounty which you get, I believe each level that you're in, you get 6 of them. It's either 5 or 6, whatever number it is, who really cares. But you do the bounties, make a little bit of money on the side, and it is a great way of leveling up your character. So I'm still rocking the band that gives us poison buildup. As you can tell when you landed a critical hit when it has a yellow marker instead of like the gray damage marker. It'll come up yellow. It's usually a decent boost when you land a critical, as you can see right there. It went from 12 to 18. Every time you see that yellow circle come up, that's a critical hit, and it builds up poison with the Vindictive Band on it. The gentleman that put the poison arrow in my gut is right here in front of us. His uniform is awesome, and this is a great example of choices that you are given in this game that will dictate how you are viewed and which way the game flows and how dialogue works and all that stuff. The same as Pillars of Eternity for those of you that have played that. Your choices actually do matter. I decided to let him go free, and I told Hilgard about this, and he is absolutely annoyed at what I was doing. He wanted me to kill him. And another guy who doesn't like us, who's not really a guy at all, she's more of a skeletal figure, is Inquisitor Ludwin. She was not happy with us at all for letting them go free. We decided that the Steel Garrote are bad people, and they look fishy in this tavern. They are planning an attack on Fior Missy Verno. And we decided that we're going to stifle those plans by beating the crap out of these gentlemen. Humans are not immune to poison, so the poison buildup helps, even though we are vastly underleveled, as you can tell by the 3 skulls next to the veteran's name. But we still give him the business, the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the poison helps quite a bit. As you can see, it draining the health down. Riveting stuff. The one thing about this game is there isn't much scaling, so these veterans are quite tough. Again, 3 skulls means they're tough, but we killed them and we tortured ourselves by going even further into the cave. But I discovered that you can blow up barrels, and that helped a little bit. But we made sure we did most of our damage by punching these guys in their helmets. As you're traveling around, keep your eye out for those that have exclamation points above their heads or on your radar. This was a quest, and we found out that Ranger Dorso is in fact a traitor. She was trying to set Fior Missy Verno up to get overran by the Steel Garrote and the Agir, but instead we tell her no, and she doesn't agree, so we beat her down. She did not get many swings in, as you can see. Not a worthy opponent. We told Mom and Dad, and they decided that what I did was not great, but they're going to accept it because that's what they're going to do. Also, when you complete this quest, if you're going to use a gun, one last trick, I used it in my last playthrough, it was great. Continuing on with the main story, we make it all the way down into somebody's basement that has way too many mushrooms in it, and we killed them all, and then we spoke to our god who reveals herself for the first time. Stay tuned.
We've backed the lab tried the.
I was just getting warmed up.
Here's this rock talking to us again. You know, I wonder if I put my hand over its mouth if it'll just leave me alone. Oh, no, wait, get off me. I didn't mean it.
You are.
Ah, so that's what a talking rock looks like when you're on shrooms. Interesting.
Mourners are gone now.
Alright, let's get back to ruining the Steel Garrote's plans. The captain here decided to kill people in Fairness Inferno, so now I'm going to repay the favor by beating her back down to the ground.
That's more like it.
Another soul for the wheel.
We make it over to Thirdborn, and Thirdborn is overrun by Dream Thralls, which are these zombie-like creatures, but they're not really zombies because they can still shoot guns. So they're a step above being a zombie. But they're trying to kill me, therefore I'm going to punch them. Luckily, they are not immune to poison, even though I thought they were. But they are not, so good for us. We're going to keep our poison fist on. Now, our own Emperor sent us to solve the Dream Thrall problem, but, you know, I wouldn't have signed up for it if I knew there was going to be so many of them. Probably would have kicked my feet up on a table instead. But we're here, so let's make it happen. Turns out there is an old ancient ruin that is now overran by Dream Thralls and the magical wizard Ringram, who is actually where you see all the, when you're playing this game, you'll see frost grenades. They're called the Eye of Ringram. This is who they are referring to. She is an archmage, she's quite powerful, and she's blocking her entrance, so we're going to try to go have a chat with her. But first, we're going to beat these low-life Dream Thrall fighters. I need all the experience I can get.
Let's talk at camp.
Now during this I'm actually still a little bit underleveled, but I will show you my equipment for the time being. Right now I have on an amulet, the Painter's Brush, which gives me plus 5% chance of critical hit, and I have the Ring of Elemental Balance, which gives me a boost in elemental damage, and I have plus 3% damage reduction. The Trickster Gloves give me 25% critical hit damage plus a 1% critical hit chance, and my boots give me 20 maximum health, plus 3 constitution, and plus 10 movement speed. And my armor slowly regenerates health while wet. It comes in handy, and I use this for most of the game up until the ending. I'll switch the armor, but I'll show you. We make it inside the building of the ancient ruins, and there are ancient beings that are now going to try to kill us because we entered their home. So we killed one. Bye bye, birdie. We killed two. Bye bye, birdie. And we stomp on 3. Bye bye, birdie. We then talk again to a giant rock, and we see our god Sapadal. She wants us to free her, so let's work on that. But first, we're going to stop here. Marius has been having nightmares about a guy who destroyed his village when he was a child, so let's help Marius get some closure. Oh yeah, and check this out. I can summon a bear. The bear technically uses fist, so that kind of goes along with my build and my challenge. Fist only.
That it?
This creepy bloke here destroyed Marius' village, killed his parents, and so we're gonna kill him. Boy, he did not put up much of a fight.
Razvan is dead. It feels hollow somehow, but I can't explain how.
Continuing on the main quest, we're actually about the level you're supposed to be now. We did a bunch of fighting, a bunch of looting, sold some stuff, all that good stuff. So now check out the damage, now that I'm actually on par. It actually looks like I'm using a weapon, but I'm just punching these guys. The Steel Garrote, they're not great. I don't know why I had trouble. But anyway, let's fight Inquisitor Ludwig. Ooh, what is that? Looks so pretty. Oh no, oh. Sapadal, you're the one that's been turning them on to dream thralls? We're gonna have words later. But first, I'm gonna beat this skeleton to death. Oh yeah, did I mention I could summon a bear? Alright, let's beat Inquisitor Ludwig down. She is actually not immune to poison, which I thought she was going to be, so that was a pleasant surprise. Inquisitor goes down in 2 shakes, and we're gonna move on. Just to pivot over for a second from the main story, we're gonna get 3 crit hits in a row, just to show that, you know, this build-up is actually quite nice. You can stun a lot of things, use the barbaric shout, and it makes your hits uninterruptible. I also summoned my bear, and then we beat these ogres. But what I wanted to point out though was this build is pretty strong, especially when you keep the poison. You could also there are gloves that give you fire damage, there are gloves that give you frost damage. So try to utilize your armor. Look at your armor when you're playing this game. This goes for any build, doesn't matter what you're using. Armor is very important in this game because it does have a bunch of unique abilities between your gloves, your boots, your armor, also the rings and the amulets. But that was one of the harder bounties, so just to show that it can be done. Here we are back in the main quest. Kostya decided that he was going to trap everybody, but we are trying to be good Samaritans, so we're going to beat this dwarf down into the ground. I don't even bother moving because he's weak and I am strong, and I did my barbaric shout. We stun him to death, and then we mop him up. We're gonna finish off his little dwarf friends, who are even weaker than he is, so that should be no problem at all. Hopefully Marius doesn't take offense to us killing his warden friends. So we save Solace Keep, and then we rob Solace Keep. That is pretty much how the story goes for every area that we visited in this game. I hope they don't take offense to it. I just enjoy loot. But anyway, let's make sure the lava doesn't burn us all.
It's done. Solace is safe. Thank the God.
I thought we were crazy when we were talking to magical rocks, but instead we're now here talking to magical trees. I don't know which one makes us crazier, but
The first time she used the
let's
phantasmal focus.
let's lay off the shrooms from now on. Gang?
We heard, and Sapodal answered, sang in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
We get to the cell that's holding Sapodal in place. We would like our god to be free, so we're going to beat these mage folks, which are Wodika's enemies, or I guess Wodika's friends that are our enemies. They try to kill us, so we kill them. There are 2 of them. Luckily, we are strong and they are weak. Not really though, these people are actually quite tough. So we make it by. The skeletons are nothing. By the way, I can summon a bear. Did you see that? Pretty cool, huh? We enter the keys and we break our own god free of her godly cell. Hopefully she has manners and she tells us thank you. If not, well, I know how to trap her now. This is that rock I keep trying to shut up here. Let's try putting our hand over its mouth again, see if it works this time. Oh, no, wait, sorry!
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps.
Before we finish off Inquisitor Ludwin and the game, they do have a little council meeting here between all of the head of each area that you went into. So Fior Messiverno, Thirdborn, and Solace Keep, and Dawn Shore. We tell them that you're going to make your own place, and then we go here to fight Inquisitor Ludwin. And for her, she wasn't too bad considering she's the last boss, but we knocked her out one time.
Queen among queens! Send me your aid!
She of course got back up, and then we used our Sapadol's godly power to throw her right back down. And we kept on beating her until we knocked her down a second time. But of course she cried to her god who helped her, and she got right back up. We waste no time trying to get her back down on the ground with our barbaric shout, and we just start swinging away. Look at that stun buildup. We use our godly power again to throw her right back down for the third time. But she's down but not out. She cried to her god one more time, and it appears her god answered her. So we start working on her again. Oh, by the way, guys, I have a bear. But let's go back to using our godly powers again. And we just keep wailing on her until we eventually knock her down for the fourth time in a row. Look at that damage. But this time she drops. Wodika will not answer her anymore. So Inquisitor Ludwin, she finally met her match. And it was our fist. So, in summary, we killed the Steel Garrote and Inquisitor, we freed our god, and we did it all with just our hands. And a couple grenades helped too. And by the way, guys, I summoned a bear that helped quite a bit at the end of the game. Be sure to use that in any build you use. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. To answer the question, if we can beat Avowed with our fist only, the answer is yes. It was actually not bad at all. I think I died one time. Not really much of a challenge run. Anyway, thank you guys.
You feel the Paradise militia rallies to you. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Thanks, fugitives know the refugees of in time for the sol when with many of